T.Jensen, a stalwart, 4 times world longboard champ, defending champion. But how special was it to see our Laguna Beach local take the win, the goofy footer? That was a really, really big moment.
World champion. He's going for another one here. This is the first wave ridden of the men's final.
Comes in at a 3.5, straight to the tip, and there's that drop knee turn. I love TJ's drop knee. Big success on the regional qualifying events in Australia. He got second in the Gold Coast Open LQS to Declan this season. Last season, he won the Manly Classic, but right now, TJ's on the tip, hanging 5.
Yeah, 5 over. Drop knee turn there. That's the recipe for success out here today. Get on the nose, do a nice turn, and hopefully you can make it all the way to the sand, because this has been a difference in some scores going from 4s to 7s. You know, riding clean all the way through. T.Jensen is going to improve on a 3.5 and get himself even further into the lead.
TJ to get the pickings of the next set. Also a difficult wave to paddle into. Had to generate a lot of speed with his paddling. 2 steps up to the 5, holds the 5, nose rides through that section, clean footwork into a drop knee cutback, and now eyeing up the reform. Look at the way he swings it back on the left go right there, and then just uses that cross-stepping to keep the board flat, planing, trimming, and now when he knows he's got a steeper section, he's able to get the 5, the touch of the 10, and look at that little designing his different firewire range is really paying off.
Yeah, he put lipstick on a pig. That wave did not look good, but he made it look great. Comes through at 6.83. Now we see Kai Ellice-Flint on his first wave ridden. Crouches down to try to build the momentum to make it through to this inside section. Trying to paddle, but can't quite get through. So edge goes to T.Jensen.
You can get some flex in the fin just to give a little bit more zip to the ride, and he takes off on this wave, gets that 5, and this is that rock and roll effect. It doesn't pay off here because of the nature of the way that wave died out.
And you have 100+ hungry surfers from all over the world who really want to use this event to give themselves the best shot of making the tour. And here we go, Kai Ellice-Flint, little running right, gets on the nose, 10 over, quick 5 there. Trying to utilize the chop on the face of this wave to give himself one more push towards the sand. Can't make the transition, but got some work done on the outside.
Interesting, creative, sets himself up, good timing, holds the 5, gets a quick touch of the tight 5 there, maybe even a 10, but just then, again, that second 5, the flow that he had, and then he just gets and engages with the roll bottom, trying to get a little bit of rock and roll and maybe some bite.
It's really fun to just try to guess what these waves are going to do, and this one looks like it could have paid off for Kai Ellice-Flint. So one quick 10 out the back.
Nice.
Redirects there.
Nice.
So we'll get credit for a nice looking turn. And I believe he's going to make the transition to the inside section. One more quick 5, gets the snap.
Wow.
Boom.
He made that happen. He made that happen. That was just hunger and liveliness. And did you see, Chris, how well that board looked like it was going?
Was it a 6.34? I love that paddle because there was nothing there. He saw something happening and he went into it.
Really nice. Just nose rides through that foamy section and then whips it back and then just gets the reform here as he walks back to the tail, gets that high line again to the 5, and then here just accelerates in that re-entry. So he made something out of nothing.
He was watching your heat so closely, and it seems like you're doing the same thing, mentioning that CJ Nelson has been coaching yourself and Kai for the last 2 seasons. Talk to me about that relationship.
Yeah, CJ is one of the best longboarders in the world, so me and Kai are very lucky. We're very lucky to have him. He's like a ride or die human. He's built me the most amazing boards I've ever ridden, and I would not be here without him. So he's the best, yeah.
We love that. Well, we're actually just watching a wave of Kai Ellice-Flint up and riding at the moment. He's making that inside connection. You want to talk us through this inside section?
Yes, love that for him. Let's go.
Finishing on his feet, finding that support here on the beach. Soleil, you know, as we move through the 2025 season, what are you most looking forward to?
And it was lovely to hear from Soleil as well there. Of course, Taylor has had a role in Soleil's career. Taylor was coaching Soleil when she won her first world title in 2017, and then later in her career she moved on to coaching work with CJ Nelson and has got 2 more world titles since then, now on 3. But now this guy, Kai Ellice-Flint, the way he links these sections, that board is looking so buttery and smooth.
10.66 versus 10.33. Taylor does have priority. He's going to stroke into this one. He's going to fade left. So these waves, they might look small, but everyone so far has counted. It's Taylor now trying to fight his way into the beach. He's not going to make the transition. Got a little bit of work done. Does need a 3.83, so not a huge number. I think that one's going to be right on the line.
I've not seen those lefts connecting in the last hour and a half. I feel as if, Avalon got some significant lefts, but generally out of the nose riding, as we always see from Taylor, and now live action, Kai Ellice-Flint. This looks nice, and a right-hander as well, which could have a reform.
I love it. Wave for wave for wave for wave. And here we go. Kai Ellice cruising his way towards the inside section.
Brilliant.
Quick 10 there. A beautiful, subtle turn.
Brilliant.
Do a little mini quick foam bounce. That was a good little combo of maneuvers there through the way inside.
People who have won the US Open on self-shaped equipment, and this guy is riding his own boards, and it looks like it's working so perfectly out of that tight nose ride, and then redirecting from the middle of the board, and here just trusting the board. This is a flat board, so the trim speed is good. There's some roll in the bottom, strikes for the 5 again, and then look at the way he just flexes and keeps that upper body composed. His arms quite low, but none of those names significant shapers. Maybe Justin Quintal with his Black Rose design, he would have quite a big impact on the designs there, but he's not the one actually holding the tools, doing the shaping. But this guy is certainly riding his self-shaped equipment. And if we go back to the 60s, you have a few names. Mark Martinson would have worn on a self-shaped board in 1965 on his higher stakes surfboards that he built, he designed, he made, as TJ kicks out to hold priority. Center stage, first event of the 2025 World Longboard Tour.
I mean, TJ is such a good surfer with so much oceanic knowledge. He's dangerous all the way down to the very end, but watch out, we got some heels hanging.
Nice.
Kai Ellice-Flint.
Really good, really good. And did you see the way he hooked that turn back after walking out of the heels? That was impressive. Highly
technical. I'm going to call that organic technicality because he made it look so smooth. Gets the 10 on the inside. Sam, this is big time right here.
That put my hair on end. That was so skilled.
All while going straight into a turn. This was a masterful combination and series of events.
Cote, I want you to pick a tune to this ride. Choice is yours. Any band, any tune, you name it.
I mean, I'm going Steely Dan,
Nice.
Any Major Dude, because that was a major dude maneuver right there. Not a lot of people in the world could have done that. And then after, you know, there's no celebration, right? It's straight back to work. Here we go. 50 seconds left. Taylor could have some distance, but no. Kai Ellice-Flint gets right up underneath him. So Taylor Jensen has to give way, and this could actually be a keeper for Kai. So no, that was a defensive maneuver. He just wanted to keep Taylor Jensen off that wave. Now Taylor Jensen has priority. He's got opportunity here.
Here we go.
Looking for a 7.01. Big fade to start. Gets right out onto the nose. Only able to get 5 over. He's got to do everything he can do to get through to this inside section to maximize the potential of this wave. Swiveling in there.
Wow.
He's making it through. It closes out quick.
Wow.
And while this was a great wave, just the energy that you could feel on the beach, that you could feel in the air.
But it's pretty good. I mean, a good fade, gets the 5, great turn, gets the reform, and then finds another touch of the 5, and then it's an amazing bit of footwork and a bit of rail work, the way he's able to get back to the tail and angle that turn down.
Was it a 7.01? Was it exciting enough? Was there enough energy to that wave to give him that big number? It's over, so now we're just going to wait for the scores.
I mean, I think it's nice that TJ had the opportunity there. I don't think the wave had it in it. I think that wave had a 5 in it at best. And there it is, a 5.23. It's not enough. He's the man. He's the winner. Big moment, Cote.
Oh, watch this reaction.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
The crew is hyped. Congratulations, Kai Ellice-Flint. You just won the Lexus US Open of Surfing.
Come on, Matt. Get him up.
That's a great moment, really great moment, and TJ pushed him all the way, you know. TJ was absolutely on fire today at the top of his game, and it took Kai Ellice-Flint digging deep, and he really put on a great show.